Hibernian Football Club, despite what happened last week in a country that most people couldn't even point out on a map, they have one of the most incredible histories, particularly in Europe, of any club in the UK. They're one of Scotland's oldest professional football clubs. Without Hibs, we wouldn't have Celtic. The founder of Celtic drew inspiration from the Catholic club in Edinburgh and thought Glasgow needed one too. Hibs were the first British club to play in the European Cup. That was in 1955, and they reached the semi-finals of the European Cup. Imagine Hibs getting to the semi-finals of the Champions League today. Hibernian Football Club are genuinely pioneers of football in this country. But last week they lost against a team from Andorra in the qualifying stages of the Europa Conference League. And that means they have it all to do tonight at Easter Road. Yeah, it's a huge night tonight for Hibs. I can't wait to see if they can get through and potentially then obviously get on to the Conference League group stages. It'd be great to see them there. I'm a bit of a mess right now. I need to get myself ready before we head to the capital. And that's where today's sponsor, Slick Gorilla, comes in. Slick Gorilla is the leading men's hairstyling brand that offers high quality and innovative hair products. It has built a cult following by blending trends, creativity and style, successfully disrupting the men's hair care industry. Born in the barbershops of Leeds, all of the products are made in the UK. The products are made with natural ingredients, they're vegan and are free from harmful chemicals, making them safe for everyone to use. They've sent me out some products so that I can keep myself looking fresh at the football this season. The guys have been kind enough to give you guys a 15% discount across the whole site. That includes products, product sets, merch, and other slick stuff on slickgorilla.co.uk. Use code FOOTY15 for 15% off. The link is in the description box below. One more thing to do before I go. Thank you, Slick Gorilla. I'm feeling fresh and ready for the football. Let's go to Edinburgh. Yeah, I obviously have a very male audience. I think it's like 93% of the people who watch these videos are men. And I'm not sure if any of you have had problems or just spent so much time trying to find like good hair care products before. I know I've spent a lot of time trying to find like the right products to use in my hair to keep it looking like this for the matchday vlogs, and yeah, I really appreciate Slick Gorilla sending me out what they have because it is top quality. Go to the top link in the description box, 15% off. It's a really good discount, and it really helps my channel with more people that can support sponsors and stuff. So yeah, a huge thank you for all the support as per usual. Don't know if you'll quite be able to make it out. That is the top of Easter Road right there, and I have seen so many Scottish teams play in Europe now, haven't I? I've seen, I think the first one I ever saw, it's been some journey for a lot of the teams as well. I think St Johnstone was the first one. So Rangers against Malmo, that was my first European game at Ibrox. I saw Celtic versus AZ Alkmaar, that was my first European game there. Have I ever seen Hibs play in Europe apart from the Dortmund youth game in the Youth League? I'm not sure. I've seen Hearts play a few times in Europe. I've seen Motherwell play in Europe. I've seen Dundee United play in Europe as well. Had some pretty good results in there and some pretty shocking ones as well. And Hibs are on the verge of either turning it around and cracking on with the rest of their season like I'm sure they want to, or it could be on the verge of one of the biggest shocks and probably worst results in Scottish football history. It was Finn and Owen, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Couple of Hibs fans. How would you say the feeling is at the club after last week, the loss obviously in Andorra? Terrible. Really? Did you watch the game?
I did, yeah.
What did you think?
We were poor all over the park.
And are you confident you'll turn it around today?
Oh, absolutely.
He is.
Come on, yeah.
He's buzzing.
If we didn't get the result today, the manager should go.
Your name is?
Danny.
And
Mari.
So one of your friends is playing for Inter today, yeah, right? Yeah. How did that come about? How did you become friends, and why are you here to support him today?
We are the same age. We are from the same town in Spain, and we grew up together. We went to the school together. When we were young, we all played on the same team.
Yep.
And then when I saw that they were playing here, I just messaged him and I said, "Oh, you're coming to Scotland to play?" And he said, "Yes, like I'm gonna get you tickets, you come to watch me." And then he told me as well last week, I'm thinking to go. If I can get a plane, I go.
Because you live in Scotland.
I do live in Scotland.
Your friend lives in Spain.
He just came from the game.
Oh, okay.
He was like, they are best friends with the other guy. They also have a business together. And then he told me that he was coming, and I said, "Okay, we'll meet. We'll spend the day here in Edinburgh. I'll show him around the city today."
Yeah.
And then we just came for the game.
Good city?
Yeah. Nice.
And your friend, what is his name, who plays for you?
Van de Nova.
And so, what does he think of playing football in Andorra? What is it like to play football
I
there?
mean, he's been there, I think, for 2.5 years. And he says he's okay, but like the level He's not the great,
Yeah.
he's not the best, but he likes it, yeah.
And how big is the result that they got last week?
2-1.
How big is that for the club? Is
For
it a
them,
massive
I think,
achievement?
Like,
Yeah.
see if they win today, I think there's gonna be like the biggest thing for them, for the club. Like they're so
Right.
excited for
Yeah.
the game. We just saw him now. He's like
Buzzing.
really excited. Yeah.
And so you're living in Scotland since 2016.
Yes.
Do you have a club that you follow in Scotland?
Yes, St Johnston.
St
Just
Johnston, right? Okay, yeah, wow.
So I used to live in Crieff, and
Yep.
St Johnston is from
Yep.
Perth, and one of the owners is my friend.
Ah,
so
cool.
I just like I always had free tickets.
Yep.
I went to the stadium so many times, and it's like
There can't be too many Spanish St Johnston fans out
I
there.
think I'm probably the only one. The one and only.
One of the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
ones. Hello, boys. And just before I go and chat to these lads then, what is the score going to be
I
today?
hope, I don't know the score, but I hope Inter wins or at least draw, and we
Yeah.
get to the next round.
What do you think?
1-1.
Which video were you on before?
Bonnie
Bonnyrigg Rose. Okay, of course. Yeah, now you're here at Hibs today.
Yeah.
Big Hibees. What did you make of the result last week in Andorra?
Box Pesh.
To say the least. Yeah, it was. And what do you think you got to do differently today?
Play Martin Boyle.
Play Martin Boyle.
I'm
Yeah.
fresh.
Is he back yet, Martin Boyle? Is he fit? He's fit and he's ready to go for the season, do you reckon?
Put the ball in the back of the net.
Got to score a couple of goals tonight. How important is it to score an early goal?
Oh, it's massive.
It's massive, isn't it? And what's the final score going to be then?
3-0 Hibs.
3-0 and
2-0 Hibs.
after last week, do you think you'll win this week?
Yeah,
What's the score going to be?
3-0.
Mate, enjoy. The diet has taken an absolute battering since the season's restarted, but really good pie actually. Decent pie yesterday. I've had some good pies so far this season, but amazing to be back. Really is one of my favourite stadiums aesthetically, I think.
Hibs.
4-0 Hibs, and who's going to be the star man? Where are you boys from then?
Bangor.
You're from Bangor and you're over for a football tournament, yeah?
Yeah.
So from Northern Ireland, who are some of your teams in Northern Ireland that you support? 'Cause I've covered a lot of football there. You're Linfield, right? And you're a Glentoran man, but you're still his mate though, even though he's a Glentoran fan. And what do you think of Easter Road? Is this your first time here?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Nice stadium?
Amazing.
And did you see their result last week against the Andorran team?
Yeah.
What do you think? Poor, not good. And what do you think the score's going to be today?
2-1 Hibs.
2-1 Hibs.
3-1 Hibs.
3-1 Hibs.
1-0 Hibs.
1-0 Hibs. 4-0 and 4-0. The away end is absolutely packed today. I think there's like 3 away fans in there. That steward's talking to them. I don't even know if they are away fans or just people from Hibs maybe, but can't imagine too many people from Andorra have travelled for today. They are losing now, and it's 1-0 to Hibs. Martin Boyle with the goal, as you would have seen. He's loving it. It's 2-0 Hibs. They are ahead in the tie now. Is it Boyle again? Oh, Boyle. How much have they missed him? Just what Hibs needed. 2-0 up inside 22 minutes. 2 goals from Boyle. And yeah, I'd like to see them go 4-5-0 up before half-time, something if they can, to really just settle this one. Give us a party atmosphere and crack on into the next round. Jeez, I hope you can see the rain. I'm sure you can. Summer in Scotland. Welcome, Andorrans. It's 3-0 to Hibs. Oh, it's quality.
Hibs are on fire here. And it's just started chucking down. What's your final score prediction going to be?
5-0 Hibernian.
Tap tap in the rain, lads. Got to respect it. Half time and it is 3-0 to the Hibees.
Yeah, 3-0 at half time. Probably one of the most complete performances I've seen from a Scottish team in Europe. I've seen some great Rangers performances, obviously, especially in that year when they got to the Europa League final. Dundee United against AZ Alkmaar was a great performance, but they didn't look as assured as obviously what Hibs do against an Andorran team. Dundee United had to battle for every moment there, but in terms of like just dominating the ball and like the chances and stuff, Hibs are doing really well, and I want to see them come out and score more goals in the second half. What are you saying, mate? What's the score going to be in the second half?
6-0.
So I've just tweeted, I want to find out what the highest scoring result of all time is, and look what someone's replied. You were telling me about that. So yeah, Hibs lost 7-0 against Malmo a few years back. But look, looks like it was a 9-0 for Dundee United and 8-1 for Celtic. So I don't know if Hibs will quite reach those heights today. Maybe they will, I don't know, it's 53rd minute, but I'd love to see a record-breaking result here. Martin Boyle's coming off. No hat-trick for him today, but what a performance. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Oh my God. Oh, what a performance. Yeah, I've never seen a performance from a Scottish team in Europe where they've made it look so easy. And it should be easy. They're a team from Andorra, no disrespect, but I'm happy to see the Hibees 5-0 up now. It's just a barrage of attacks now. Whoa! We won 10.
Number 7. Nearly 6-1. A few of the Hibs fans are up clapping now. That was a great goal, wasn't it? Yeah. 6-1 consolation, but what a strike.
What a strike.
He's happy.
Fantastic.
Yeah. He had a bet on 6-0 Hibs, and you cashed out at 6-0, and now he's happy that it's 6-1. You're proven right, mate. You're proven right. What do you think then, boys?
Not bad, man.
Not bad. So it wasn't quite the 10-0 drubbing that I was expecting towards the back end of the second half there, but just me even saying that in a vlog about a Scottish team playing in Europe just goes to show what a good performance it was from Hibs, and we don't get too many results like that, like I say. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, Rangers getting to the Europa League final was an incredible achievement. I think it's fair to say that as good as Celtic have been domestically, down the years, they've been underachieving in Europe quite a lot, and the same could be said with a lot of the other teams. Obviously there's limited resources, but last night Hibs, great victory. Yeah, they looked assured from pretty much like 5 minutes on. I thought the Andorran team did actually have a good first couple of minutes, but then as soon as Hibs went 1-0 up, they just dominated. And there was a spell in the second half there where the goals were just flying in. It looked like Hibs could genuinely score 10. But yeah, fantastic night for Hibs. Really happy to see them go through. I hope to see Hearts also go through. I know they've both still got to qualify. Aberdeen will play Conference League group stage football guaranteed. They still have to play a Europa playoff game, I do believe. But yeah, it's good to see a Scottish team win, and win convincingly in Europe. It's been a long time since I've been to a game where it's looked so assured, like I say. So yeah, a massive thank you for watching. Please do also support the channel by checking out Slick Gorilla. Again, guys, if you have a barnet like mine and you want to get some products for it and you're sick of traipsing around the shops looking for the right stuff, then go to the top link in the description box below. Use my discount code 15% off. The more of you that click on that link and that go and check out Slick Gorilla, the more chance they have of sponsoring me again, which means more videos for you guys. It's a win-win for everyone, and their products are fantastic. Let me know in the comment section below how you think Hibs will get on in the next qualifying round. I'll leave a video on screen. If you want to carry on watching, please do click on it. Thank you so much, and goodbye.